Fame has a way of magnifying everything, both the good and the bad. For Justin Bieber, that spotlight has never dimmed. From the moment he burst onto the music scene, every part of his life has been under public scrutiny. His songs, his relationships, even the smallest details of his daily routine have been picked apart and discussed endlessly. But while the world was busy watching his every move, something far more personal was happening behind closed doors. A private battle that would challenge not only his own resilience, but also his relationship with Hailey Bieber. After years of living in the public eye, Justin seemed to find stability when he married Hailey in a small, unexpected courthouse ceremony in New York in September 2018. To many, it felt like he had finally found someone who grounded him, someone he wanted to spend his life with. But like any couple, especially two people marrying young, their relationship came with its own set of struggles. Unlike most, though, theirs unfolded for the entire world to witness. At first, the bumps in their marriage looked like typical adjustments, learning to navigate life together, balancing personal and professional demands. But then came an unexpected challenge, one that went beyond ordinary relationship hurdles. Justin's health took a serious hit, and it changed everything. This wasn't a minor setback or temporary illness. It was something that altered his ability to perform and live life as he once did. In a heartfelt update to fans, Justin revealed that he had been diagnosed with Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, a condition caused by a shingles outbreak that attacks the facial nerves. According to experts, it can lead to painful rashes, partial facial paralysis, and even hearing loss. For a global superstar whose career depends on his voice and facial expressions, this was devastating news. Justin chose not to hide the reality of his condition. He shared a video on Instagram, calmly explaining what was happening. But the signs were clear. Half of his face wasn't moving. He couldn't blink one eye, smile on one side, or flare one nostril. The virus had attacked the nerves in his ear and face, leaving that side temporarily paralyzed. Seeing him like that was a shock to many fans, a reminder that fame doesn't shield anyone from real-life struggles. This illness forced Justin to make choices he never thought he would face, including canceling the rest of his Justice tour. For someone who thrives on connecting with fans and performing live, stepping back was incredibly difficult. But his health had to come first, and he needed time to focus on recovery. As Justin faced this challenge, people naturally wondered about Hailey. How was she coping? How was their marriage holding up under the weight of so much pressure? Being married to someone constantly in the headlines is already hard enough, but adding a serious health crisis could easily strain any relationship. Yet Hailey didn't just stand by him. She became his unwavering support system. She spoke candidly in interviews about the mental and emotional challenges they both faced, making it clear that their love was real, flawed, and tested, just like anyone else's. Hailey admitted there were moments when things felt heavy and overwhelming, times when they had to lean on each other to get through the day. She talked about the growth they both had to go through, individually and as a couple. These weren't just words for the cameras. They showed that beneath the fame, they were two people fighting to stay strong together. Their journey has been far from easy, and no one expected it to be. But how they've handled these trials, by staying together, speaking openly about their struggles, and choosing each other again and again, tells a very different story from the one tabloids usually push. This isn't about glitz or glamour anymore. It's about holding on, healing, and protecting what truly matters when life feels like it's spinning out of control. Health issues like the one Justin is facing can shake up every aspect of a relationship. It's not only the physical pain, but also the mental and emotional weight that comes with it. It disrupts routines, changes how you see yourself, and challenges even the strongest bonds. When you live in the spotlight, those challenges are magnified 100 times over. Yet, through it all, Hailey has shown she's not just his wife, but his teammate, standing firm beside him in one of the hardest chapters of his life. Justin Bieber's life today looks nothing like the early days when he was a teenage sensation singing love songs on YouTube. The once wide-eyed kid adored by millions has grown into a man dealing with very real and very public challenges. The woman by his side, Hailey Bieber, isn't just his wife. She's been a steady presence in his life, helping him navigate obstacles that few people expected to see play out so openly. In a 2021 interview shared by Billboard on In Good Faith with Chelsea and Judah Smith, Justin revealed a side of himself that fans don't often get to see. He spoke about the heavy emotional burden he had been carrying for years, admitting that, despite the fame, travel, and achievements, he felt incredibly lonely. There were moments when he looked around at everything he had accomplished and still felt empty inside. That realization made him confront a hard truth. Before he could be the best husband or partner to anyone, he had to face his own pain and start healing on a deeper level, mentally, emotionally, and even physically. Justin explained that these personal battles didn't just disappear when he got married. The weight of his past struggles followed him into his relationship with Hailey. Even after saying "I do," he was still in the process of healing, still working through the emotional scars that fame and life had left behind. But throughout it all, Hailey remained by his side. He shows that his acknowledged her patience and unwavering support during the interview, telling her, "You've seen my heart through it all." It was his way of letting her know he understood how much she had stood by him when things weren't easy. Hailey also opened up during that same conversation, giving her perspective on their marriage. She was firm about the commitment she made to Justin, especially during his lowest moments. "I was there," she said. "I figured it out. I've loved this person for a long time, and now is not the time to walk away from that." Her words painted a picture of someone determined to stay and fight for the relationship, no matter how rough the road ahead seemed. "That's not who I am," she added, making it clear that leaving when things got hard wasn't an option for her. Even with their love and loyalty to each other, not everything has been smooth sailing. According to reports from Geo.tv, Justin's Ramsay Hunt diagnosis brought new pressures into their marriage. Sources claim that Justin sometimes took his frustration out on Hailey, leaving her emotionally drained and questioning whether their relationship could withstand the weight of everything they were going through. Adding fuel to the rumors, Justin was spotted earlier this year without his wedding ring, leading many to wonder if their marriage was on the verge of collapse. For people who followed their love story from the beginning, these rumors don't seem completely out of the blue. Their romance moved at lightning speed. They reconnected, got engaged, and tied the knot not long after getting back together. While there was no doubt they loved each other, many wondered if they had rushed into marriage before truly understanding what such a lifelong commitment required. A 2023 National Enquirer story, as reported by The Sun, suggested that the relationship was driven more by impulse than careful thought, claiming Justin wasn't fully ready for the responsibilities of marriage. These opinions fueled speculation that their struggles might be rooted in their young age and the quickness of their decision to wed. Both Justin and Hailey have admitted openly that marriage isn't easy, especially when you live your entire life under a microscope. In a 2019 Vogue interview, Hailey spoke with honesty, saying simply, "Marriage is really hard." She stressed that people rarely talk about the reality of commitment, that it's not just about romance and sweet moments, but about choosing to show up for each other every single day, even when things aren't perfect. Despite constant headlines and whispers about their relationship, they've continued working on their marriage. In a 2022 interview with Harper's Bazaar, Hailey shared how unpredictable life can be, explaining that so much can change from one day to the next. In just a 6-month period, they both faced significant health issues, forcing them to adapt and lean on each other. "You just have to learn to roll with the punches," she said, emphasizing that the vows they made, for better or for worse, weren't just ceremonial words. They carried real meaning for her. When asked about their whirlwind decision to marry, Hailey didn't shy away from the truth. During a 2022 appearance on the Call Her Daddy podcast, she admitted their wedding happened quickly and probably seemed impulsive to outsiders. But for her and Justin, the timing felt right in that moment. "It was a mutual decision," she explained, "and 4 years later, we're still here." Her words were a reminder that sometimes love doesn't follow a perfect timeline, and what looks rushed to others can feel natural to the people living it. Their story isn't some fairy tale plucked from a romantic movie. It's messy, complicated, and often difficult, but it's real. It's about two people trying to navigate love while facing health challenges, emotional wounds, and relentless public scrutiny. They're learning, growing, and figuring things out together, even when it feels like the world is waiting for them to fail. Whether their marriage stands the test of time or not, one thing is certain: they've both shown a willingness to fight for it. Subscribe for more.